All right, so I want you guys just to take a couple deep breaths, get comfortable, roll out your shoulders, tilt your head from side to side. Just do whatever feels good to you right now in this moment. Anything that has been weighing you down today or this week, just remember that you are safe, you are cared for, you are loved, you are so abundant, you are so blessed. And right now you're safe and calm. Take a nice big deep breath in. Hold it up at the top. And exhale longer than your inhale. Just feel your body melt into your seat. Get comfortable. Start to look within. And just be so grateful that you're here. We're here with each other. We're in good energy. We're in good spirits. Okay, take a couple more big deep breaths. Holding at the top. Take one more. Holding. And big audible sigh. All right. I want you to bring in something that happened to you today that you're grateful for. This can be someone who paid you a compliment. This can be your kid's smile. This can be your significant other telling you that they loved you, a phone call, something today that happened. And it doesn't have to be that big, but that you're so grateful for, that it just made all the difference. And when you think about that moment, I want you guys to imagine this little ember of light just coming out from your heart and just connecting out into the rest of the world. And it's just this tiny little pulsating light. And the more that you think about this moment, the more that light just starts to pulse, and grow, and expand. And I want you just to bring in so much gratitude for the person, the place, or the thing that brought that moment into your life today. Because that was not a coincidence, that was magic, and that moment was meant for you. I want you to expand upon this gratitude and this feeling, and I want you now to think of a memory that you've shared with a loved one. And this can be over the past month, the past year, it could be throughout the course of your life. But I want you to think of this memory, and as you think of this memory, I want you to imagine that light that's coming out from your chest. I want you to think about it connecting to that person. And as your light expands, it fills you, and it fills this person. And you're just watching them. They're so happy. And as you think about them, and as you send this love energy, this light energy to them, their smile just gets bigger and bigger, and brighter and brighter. And you're looking at this person who's given you such an amazing memory that you've carried with you to this moment right now. And they're glowing. They're just illuminated with light, and they're so happy because they know that what they did for you has come back to them. You guys are sharing this moment, this gratitude, this magic together. Just feel that gratitude getting bigger and bigger. And now it's encompassing the entire room that you guys are both in. And now I want you to think of your most precious memory in your entire life. This could be the most significant moment in your life. Maybe it was your wedding day, your graduation day, the birth of your child, the birth of your children. What does this moment mean to you? How has this moment changed you? How did this memory craft you into the person that you are right now? How grateful are you for that moment? I want you to blow that energy up. feel that feeling just so big. And I want you to let that light that's just pulsating out of your chest, and it's now surrounded the room that you're in and all of your loved ones. It's now expanding all throughout where you live, your city, your town, your continent, your state. And this energy is expanding all 360 degrees around you. And as far as you can see, that light, it just bursts out into the universe. Do you feel how big that feels? Do you feel how expansive that feels? That feeling, that is your truth. And that is the energy that you are going to bring into every vision, every time that you think about it. That's the energy that you're going to bring in to this moment and to your 2020 vision and to your life vision every single time that you think about it. Feel how big that feels. Feel that big energy, that big light just surrounding you and filling you up. You are warm, and you are calm, you are abundant, and you are loved, you are grateful, and you are worthy. Bring in even more, and just when you think that you can't be more grateful than you are right now in this moment, bring in even more. So stay there for a second. Just feel that. Now, bring in your first project of 2020. Who are you? Who do you see? Who's accomplishing this project? Who do you need to become? I want you to give her so much love. And just fill yourself up with so much light. I want you to now bring in your second project of 2020. And guys, I want you just to imagine everything around this project is just illuminated. And it is you, and you know that you are there and that you are doing it. And everything in this moment just feels so right. It feels so easy. And you're overflowing with gratitude and joy. And that joy just keeps filling you up. And you know, you're like, oh, I completed my first project of 2020 and it felt so good. And I'm completing my second project and it's easy and it feels aligned and I'm so grateful. And it just keeps expanding. And your light is just growing and it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And that light continues to fill your space and you're connected. And as you look up, this light is literally surrounding you everywhere. You cannot look anywhere without seeing this massive light. And it's expanding. And all of a sudden you're like, oh, this is it. I'm there. This is my project. This is what's meant for me. This is my purpose. Bring in more of that gratitude. Bring in more of that abundant, joyful energy. And as you're there, and as you're just imagining how powerful and amazing and abundant this feels, I want you to now imagine you completing your third project of 2020. And I want you to just see yourself there. Who do you see? What does she look like? Is she smiling? Is she laughing? Is it filled with color? Is it really sharp? Is it bright? Who's in that picture with you? Everyone there is meant to be there, and it is the people that have been cheering you on and filling your cup and giving you these magical moments that have created so much gratitude in your life. They're all there with you. And everything that has happened up until this moment, until you completed this project, it was meant for you. This is your purpose. This is your project. This is yours. You've done it. Bring in so much more gratitude and so much more light, and just know that this is yours, and know that no matter what happens, it cannot be taken away from you, because this is your purpose and God created this for you, and He put this conviction on your heart. And because you took the action and because you played full out, this is yours and this is your moment. Now, I want you to imagine that you decided to live out of fear, and that all of a sudden you said, I'm not playing full out. So here we are at the end of this workshop, and you say, you know what? I'm not going to do it. I'm going to play scared. I'm not going to play full out. I want you to see your higher self, and I want you to see all those goals that you've achieved. And I want you to imagine it being taken away from you. All of a sudden, that bright picture with all of that light, all of that love, all of that energy that has filled that space, that gratitude, that all-knowing, that calm, that peace, that love, that abundance, all of a sudden it's being taken away from you. It's snapping back like a rubber band. And as you are looking, it's flying past you faster than you can even try to grab a hold of it to bring it back to you. And it's just snapping back. All of a sudden, your third project is gone. Your second project is gone. Your first project is gone. And all of a sudden, you failed. And you're like, oh, I didn't do it. I didn't play loud enough. I failed. And you choose to give up. And I want you to see the grim picture that you painted for yourself 10 years down the road. I want you to feel that fear. Who have you let down? Who did you hurt along the way? Who refuses to show up in your corner because you wouldn't play full out? How many people did you have to stomp on? How many people did you have to let down? How many people did you have to hurt? How many people are crying? Are your kids in the picture? Have they left you? Has your husband left you? Are you literally living in the lowest of lows? I want you to imagine that. I want you to bring in that feeling. Feel that fear. Now the good thing is that you don't have to stay there. The amazing thing is that you guys are here and you're in this space with us right now in this moment. And you are safe and you are loved and you are doing the work and you are taking the action and you will not fail. And you are going to live out your convictions and you are going to play full out. And you are going to achieve everything that you set out to achieve. And not just in this year, not just in 2020, but in 2021, 2031, 2041. That is your truth. The fear that you felt, that is not real. You don't have to stay there. That fear, it's not real. Don't stay there. What I want you to bring back in is that feeling of gratitude, and that feeling of love, and that feeling of all-knowing, and that feeling of safe and comfort and love in the space that we're in right now with each other. We're doing this together, guys. We are unstoppable because we are doing this together, and we will always be there with each other to lift one another up. And guys, as you let that fear go, just continue to let that fear fade away. Literally just watch it fade away like little gray particles just floating out into the distance. It's no longer a part of who you are. And I want you just to imagine that light flooding back in. And as that light is flooding back in and filling the room, and all of a sudden you see those visions starting to come back in, and they're so clear and they're so bright, and everyone in there, they're so happy for you and they're celebrating for you, and there's a smile and a laughter that you could not even get any brighter or any louder if you tried, because that is of God, and that is of the universe, and that is of the angels and light only, and that is your truth. And as you bring in that light, I want you guys to think of this, that whenever you think that you are not enough, I want you to remember that you are a living, walking, breathing miracle. That every single day that you put your feet on the ground, there are hundreds of thousands of things simultaneously happening in your body that are allowing you to be walking magic. And every single time that your heart beats, do you guys feel it? Put your hand on your chest right now. Do you feel that? That is the gift of life. That is your heart, and everything that has happened up until this moment, every memory, every moment that you've cherished, every miracle that you've witnessed, every piece of magic that you've experienced in your life, that you've carried around in your soul, that is a part of you. And every time your heart beats, that is a reminder of who you are and how far you've come and how far you will go. And that is the truth. So continue to sit here for a second and just bring in that gratitude. Bring in that love energy. Bring in that light energy. And that light, it's starting to just come back in, and it gets closer to you. And all of a sudden, that little ember just goes right back into your heart. You can Take one more big deep breath. Hold it and let it out.